Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about 10 habits of broke people. Let's get started. The reason I want to do this is I want to see if I have any of these habits. The truth comes out because guess what? Yes, I've improved a lot since I've been on YouTube, but I have many more improvements to go, and many of the improvements I have to make are all about money mindset. I want to see which of these habits I really have or if I've had them in the past. And I have to be honest with you guys, I did some research on this and I read several articles on this topic before doing this video. And there's one of them that I kind of disagree with and I want to get your feedback, but I'll tell you that at the end. So let me get started with number one. The first one is spend money on extras before you pay your bills. I would definitely agree that that might be a habit of someone that doesn't have a lot of money, because many times when people get their paycheck, they want to spend it right away. I will say this, I've never done that. I always make sure at least all of my bills are paid before using any extra money. That's number one. Number two, do not plan for any kind of emergencies. I would say that I definitely do not do that. I make a habit and automate savings every month. Number three, this is the one I've been guilty of, and I'm going to tell you why. We could do a separate video on this one. Not planning for the future. When I say future, I never think of myself as possibly being in my 70s and 80s. I don't really plan far out. For example, I know people that have a 5-year plan, 10-year plan, 20-year plan. I actually have not done that. I'm just being honest with you. And so I never think of, if God blesses me enough to live to be, 85 or 90 years old, what will I be doing at that time? I'm not really sure, and I've not planned that far ahead, and so that is an area of weakness on my part, to be totally honest with you. So that one I have to say I'm guilty of. Number four, carry balance on credit cards. You guys know I do take advantage of the 12 months no interest type deals, but I only do it if I have the money in my savings account to cover it, which I always do. And a lot of times I pay it off within 90 days. So I don't feel I carry regular balances, but some of my bills do go on my credit cards. Number five, surround yourself with other broke people that are always complaining about money. I do not feel I do that. I know many wonderful people, and I'm just so blessed for all the fabulous folks I know on YouTube, family, friends, relatives. And I would say many people I know have an excellent work ethic, and they're always looking at, what can I do to improve my situation? So I do know quite a few growth mentality folks. Okay, number six, and I've never done this myself, and I actually don't know much knowledge on this. They get payday loans. Maybe some of you can tell me a little bit more about that. I'm not sure what that is, but I did read that. I'm thinking that it might be a higher interest loan. Fill me in on that one if you would. Okay, number seven, and some of these I came up with myself. Do not prioritize what is the most important. So say, for example, you need a new tire in the car and you've got $400 left over, but yet you have a chance to go maybe on a trip, or you think that you need, new flooring in your house. Instead of getting the tire, you might buy the new flooring, and maybe not prioritizing. I have to say I am pretty good at doing this. I keep a spreadsheet of needs and wants, and I highlight the ones that are the most important to get, and I actually put an estimated cost on the spreadsheet, which is very, very helpful, and I'm constantly reallocating and looking at that. So not prioritizing what is the most important thing. So if you have 3 things that are needs, but you can only afford one, what's the most important to do right now? Okay, number 8, get rich schemes. I haven't done that in a long time, but I used to do get rich schemes, such as stuffing envelopes and thinking I was going to make millions of dollars, thinking that making a bunch of money, I don't have to do any work. And I have spent money on that type of thing in the past. I don't anymore. Number 9, just being really impulsive and thinking you deserve something, buying out of emotion, buying when you're hungry and thirsty. I would say I haven't done that a whole lot. I have occasionally, and especially I used to do that on clearance deals, thinking, hey, it's on clearance, let me buy all of it. Or it's at a garage sale. I don't know, I don't need it, but it's such a great price, let me buy it. And I don't do that very often or very little. Okay, number 10, don't, and I kind of do this a little bit, don't have a budget or don't track your spending. I do have a budget, and I'm always reallocating it, which is good. But tracking spending, I know many people that track every dollar or every penny they spend. I do not do that. I do keep track of what I spend at the grocery store, but for example, let's say, I don't even know what, but let's say I was out and about and I bought a Starbucks, you know, which isn't something I would buy, but I just named it because it came off the top of my head. It was a holiday drink and it was buy one, get one free. And I bought one for me and one for a friend. I don't go jot that down. It maybe would be good so I could see my spending habits, but that is not something I do at this time. Let me know if any of you guys track every penny. So those are some of my habits. The one habit that they said on broke people, and I kind of disagreed with this and I wanted to know what you guys think. They said that you rent all the time. Not that they think renting is not okay for a short time, but they said that many people are homeowners, that the folks that have more money. And I kind of wondered about that. I thought, well, I know many people as they get older that get tired of an upkeep of a home, and I do think there could be benefits to renting as long as you're not paying a lot for rent. There could be some benefits because owning a home can really end up being costly, especially if your home's older. It seems like every month there's something to repair in the house. So I'm not sure about that. You can let me know what you think. Before signing off, I told you guys I was going to do a shout out once a week. I'm shouting out a channel that I've been promising to shout out. It's The Long Run with Joel and Christy. Very sweet couple, and Joel actually is a marathon runner. They do a lot of great recipes, grocery hauls. What I really like about them though is that they are so encouraging and kind on other people's channels. I see their comments and they always write something uplifting. So I love surrounding myself with positive, encouraging people, and that's the big reason I'm shouting them out. Plus, there were a couple recipes on their channel that looked really, really good. One was a roast recipe, and their grocery hauls are great, and they are really good at budgeting. So if you're interested, check them out. Let them know Money Mom sent you. That's all for now. I love you. I appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.